In this video, I will show you how you can make like this type of language drop-down prototype like this, as you can see. Or if you like to make something like this type of select box, then you can definitely do it. It's very simple to do. As you can see, when I click on this box, it's coming up and I select it. And again, I'm changing it. And as you can see, it's really working fine. So you personally need to start from here. Let's say start from here, this file. So first of all, let me show you how we can make this prototype of this language box. So it's very simple. So first of all, let's select all of them and let's click on here this component, make a component set, and simply change here this file name. Let's say I'm going to change it to Dropdown lang. And now start prototype. It's very simple to do. Let's click on prototype and let's simply select it, select the next one, and make sure that it's click, and also make to these, let's say, smart animation and ease out and 300 milliseconds. And now what we need to do, we need to again just select here this box, and we need to go back to the previous one, and it will be the same thing. Okay, now if someone just going to click on here this button, then they will be selected. And if they again click on here this France button, then they will be go to the next one. And if somebody again just going to click on here this English one, they will be go back to the top like this one. Or if somebody click on here this France again, they will be go back to this button. Okay, I hope you understand about it, how it's work. Okay, now let's simply click on here this component and simply drag and drop here this language box, this component. And now let's simply come here and I'm just going to paste it here. And as you can see, we get it into this called Dropdown lang. So I'm just going to delete it one from them. And now simply click on here this desktop and see the preview. Now if I just click on here this language box, okay, it's work really fine. Okay, so as you can see, it's really working fine. Now let's go to the next one. It's mainly for this one. Okay, so it's also the same thing like that we have done in the language box, but it's also need to do a little bit thing. That is about here this one. That means you see about like when I see the preview, when I'm just gonna hover it, the color is changed, right? So we need to do this thing. So to do that, it's very simple. Simply select all of them. Or not all, this both of them, like the hover and hover, it's look like the same. So this is normal, this need to be normal, and this need to be hover. So I'm select both of them, click on here, create component set, and now I think this is the component name. Let's say it's hover and normal text. I'm typing it. And now I need to do the prototype. So let's click on the prototype and let's select it. Let's say drag into the next one. And let's change it to mouse enter. And it will be the same setting. Let's come back again. Let's select the next one. I'll link to the first one. And it's going to be same, but it's going to be mouse, let's say left. So the first one is like mouse when just going to enter. And this is mouse left. Okay, so I hope you understand about it. Now what we need to do, we need to click on here this component set, and we need to simply drag and drop here this link, the component, Control X, and come here into this, and you need to change where you like to put that content. So let's say I like to put here, and I'm just going to remove the previous one. And now again, just click on here the next one, this one, and just need to paste it. And also we need to change the content. So let's say I change the content. All right, so let's delete the previous one. So now as you can see, these two of looks a little bit bigger than the other one. So it's very simple to change if you like to change it. So then just select both of them, go to design, and you can simply change the size into, let's say 14. Then it will be look like same. But I'm not going to do it because so that you can see the changes. It's it's really doing, it's really working fine or not. You can see the changes. Okay, now I'm just going to select all of them again, so you can do the changes step by step or one by one. I'm not doing it myself, so by this way you can change it. So let me now make an component set, and now I need to change it, let's say drop down into select. I'm going to make it select, and now I like to go with this prototype, and let's select it, select as the next one. And as you can see, it's need to be click, and again I need to go with the select, let's say design, then it will be design. And if somebody click on this marketing, then it will be to the marketing, and I don't have any other option. Okay, so if they click on this design, then it will become to the next button, and if they again click on here this marketing button, then it will be the next one. All right, so again I'm going to the marketing one and go to the next, link it, then go to the design one and link it to the design. All right, so now I think it's gonna work fine. Okay, so what do you do now? You go to component and let's say go with the select one, just control X, simply drag and drop, then control X, come here and just press enter on your keyboard. Then you'll get to see the component like before I have added. So remove it, simply click on here this text, control V since we cut it. And now let's click on V1 and see the preview. All right, so now if I just click on here, now as you can see, when I'm just going to hover it, it's changed the color, right? So let's select it. It's really work fine. As you can see, like before, it's really work fine.